So what better way to start off your week than to watch a review from me, right? You know? Alright, so here we go. The review is going to be of the DualShock 3 controller. I've put this purchase off for a long time, and honestly I did put it off for too long. Really, I had this one that comes stock with the control with the PS3. I mean, you get them with all PS3s. I've had this one and I used this one for forever, and I didn't see the need to purchase a DualShock one. I mean, the only real advantage is the vibrate function, and I think they improved the 6-axis a little bit. I'm not sure. You can't. I don't know for sure. But so I really didn't see the real need for it, and for the price of a game, I was like, okay, buy a new game, buy a new controller, even though I already have one. Buy a new game, buy a new controller, even though I already have one. Like, you know, the controller kind of is like, you can't really compare. But honestly, I did find one other plus. If you did watch the Control Freak unboxings, the FPS Freaks and the Speed Freaks both fit. Oh, did I just move that? I think it's on. It is on, but it might control the screen over here. But anyway, the Control Freak and FPS Freak attachments fit much better on the DualShock 3 controller than on the 6-axis controller. They hardly fit on the 6-axis, and it kind of squishes the nubs. And on the I did move it. And on the DualShock, they fit perfect, just like they were made to fit. So that's another little side note there. Again, you can buy these if you look up Control Freak unboxing or Control Freak review or just Control Freak. Search that on my profile. You'll find the videos. You can watch the review, watch the unboxing, and purchase them as well. You can also buy the DualShock 3 controller in the description in whatever colors you want. Well, whatever ones they offer. I got the red version. The color really doesn't make a big difference, I don't think. Some people said that the color actually they had a red one and they could see the light here for the what controller number you are. You could see that through like the top of it, the front of it, and I really don't see that at all. I mean, I guess I can if I hold it up to the light like this, I can see it, but it's not. I mean, it's not like shining through like it's a clear controller. I don't see a problem with that as far as I'm concerned. The only things that I really can mention that I didn't really like right off the bat were obviously the joysticks were a little bit snug. They need to be loosened up and played a little bit before they really worked like they should, and like I was used to with the old controller. But you got to break in all controllers. That's just something you expect. Other than that, I like the weight to it. I really do like the weight a lot more than this one. This just feels like you're holding it like, I don't know. It makes the gameplay feel more official and stuff. And if you've gone through the PS1 and the PS2 and all that stuff, all those controllers had the vibrate function in it, and for them to take it out in the 6-axis controller, it kind of just drops the enjoyment level, and you don't feel like it's the real thing until you kind of get this one. And then once you buy this, it kind of pulls the whole game together, and it really does help you get more into the game with that function on it. But other than that, there's not really a whole lot to say. For you to be able to tell what a 6-axis and a DualShock is, how to tell them apart, I had a couple people actually ask me that, believe it or not, and I'm not putting you down, it's fine. I'm sure there's more people in the world that don't know what the difference is, but most of you I'd expect to know the difference if you bought another controller. But if you look on the top of it, so here's the controller, if you turn it forward like this and look where the trigger buttons are, there's words there. I'm going to turn it this way because that's how they're written. There's one that says DualShock 3 in blue, and almost on all of them I think it's blue, except I don't know what color it is if you get a blue controller, but it says DualShock 3 and then 6-axis below that. If it says DualShock 3 on it at all, it's a DualShock 3 controller. It's got the vibrate function in it, and you can tell because it's got more weight. If it has it just like this one, it just says 6-axis, it doesn't say DualShock 3 anywhere, yeah, I can almost guarantee you it's a 6-axis controller. It doesn't have DualShock 3 in it. It's not the DualShock version. It doesn't have DualShock 3 in it. That doesn't even make sense. Anyway, it's not the DualShock version, and you can tell by the weight difference. If you pick it up and it feels lighter than your cell phone or as light as your cell phone, it's probably going to be a 6-axis controller. If you pick it up and it feels more like I don't know what to compare it to, but if it's a significantly, it feels like the weight of a PSP almost. it's the PSP is obviously heavier, but closer to the PSP. Anyway, that's how you can tell the difference. So if it says DualShock 3 at all, it's a DualShock 3 controller. If it just says 6-axis and it doesn't say DualShock anywhere, then it's a 6-axis and it's not DualShock 3. So I do recommend this, especially if you're going to purchase the FPS or Speed Freak nub attachments. They fit so much better on this one, and definitely make sure you buy a DualShock 3 controller before you make the purchase of the Speed Freak or FPS Freaks. And I also highly recommend those as well. They're really, really good buy, especially for only $10 each. But that's it for now. Great controller, no problems at all. I like the option to be able to choose from a bunch of different colors. I just liked red the best. I already have a blue one. I had a blue one for PS1. I had a gray one for PS1, which is kind of the silver, same thing, and black. I have a black one for this one, so now I kind of got all the different colors. So, anyways, I'll see you guys next week.